8 hours to tell people it's been fixed? 8 hours? That's crazy, y'all. What's up, YouTube? I'm your boy, AA9 Skills. Welcome back to the Run for Champions RTG edition. Today, it's supposed to be a sick day. Today's supposed to be us completing Sergio Ramos. Today's us supposed to be completing a brand new center back, bringing him into the team. But your boy ain't got no more fodder because I've been scammed. I've been robbed. I'm annoyed. It's my doing. It's my response. Like, I would take full responsibility, but it's on EA, bro. And I'm about to rant so bad in this video. And if you guys feel where I'm coming from, smash that thumbs up, man. But listen to what I'm saying to you, bro. I understand it's my fault for falling for it, but at the end of the day, it's a scam. It's an absolute scam, and I gotta rant. So look, I'm gonna run a clip so you guys can understand what I'm talking about. You can hear how, like, my voice, how I'm rushing, and I'm gonna bring it back and I'm gonna explain to you guys exactly what was my mindset and what happened. All right, run the clip. All right, boys, we gotta go as quickly as possible here. Yo, the prime and middle and prime icon pack is fully broken. You can get moment icons out of this thing, bro. Legit moment icons out of these player picks. So we got to go as quickly as we possibly can and get this done before EA takes it away or nerfs it or something. So, yo, let's get it done. Let's get it done. I rushed to get this done, bro. All right, come on. Hey, big thumbs up, subscribe. Here we go. Give us some moments. Give us some moments. Poor man RTG moments icon, please, baby. Please, baby, please. Wow. We didn't get one. Wow. I'm sad. In the comments down below, I need you guys not to just bash me and be like, this is my fault, but also listen to me. In the background, I'm gonna leave Weekend League gameplay from this past Weekend League, which I really didn't even care because it just feels like a scam. I feel robbed. I feel like it's RIP. I feel like it's the end, bro, because I'm supposed to be having Sergio Ramos, but I didn't have fodder. Let me explain the story, all right? In the background, Weekend League gameplay. All right, so listen, I take responsibility for it because I fell for it, right? But at the end of the day, this is messed up. Now, there's a few things I want to speak on. Number one, you can't make a broken SBC and then just constantly just be giving people things back and being like, it's okay. For example, a day before this happened, people opened up a Team 1 SBC pack from tokens and they were getting Team 2 players from Foot Birthday. And then we move on to the next day and people will open their middle and prime icon packs and everyone was getting moment icons. So I wake up to this, everyone is doing it. I always wake up right around when the SBC comes out because I'm up all night. So the SBC comes out, boom, and I'm like, oh wow, I was never gonna do a prime moment icon on the SBC, on the RTG. You guys noticed, I wasn't gonna do that player pick. I was not doing it, bro. I don't care about icons, right? But then I started seeing people getting Ronaldinho. My viewers were tweeting me pictures of Ronaldinho, tweeting me pictures of R9s, just crazy amount of moment icons. And I'm like, man, the RTG has a chance of getting an icon if I do this SBC. So I rush downstairs, I build the SBC. Now, in the time from 1 p.m. when the SBCs come out, my time, which is 6 p.m. in the UK, 6 p.m. until whatever time that they tweeted out was a massive gap. They didn't inform people that they fixed it, and they didn't inform people that it was ever broken. So in the time before they tweeted, I did it. I did it literally like 30 minutes or like it was probably like an hour and 30 minutes after it came out. My viewers said that they were still getting moments. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna do it. So I jump on board and I do it. I give all of my fodder on my account. And I do it in the time from when it was broken to before they tweeted it out. They only tweeted it out about 3-4 hours after the SBC was broken. So they didn't tweet people letting know it was broken, and they didn't tweet people saying it was fixed, or they didn't like put out a message in the game, nothing. So they didn't inform us it was fixed. If they informed us it was fixed, I wouldn't have done it. So it's my fault for doing it, but hear me out for 1 second. There's players in the game now that have moments for Ronaldinho, moment R9, moment Zidane, moment Rio, moment Maldini's. There's people out there with awesome moment cards. Just because they did an SPC exactly when the content came out, they got a moment. And everyone else that was at work or at school or out with their family and just not around the game, like living on the game, you got screwed. Because now people are like, it's not a big deal. We got some people got free moments. Why is it a big deal? Because we have to play those moments in weekend leagues, right? We got to play those moments in rivals. We got to play those moment cards somewhere. And we didn't have the opportunity to get the moments because EA never told us it was broken and they never told us it was fixed. So in the time that it's broken and they never told us it was fixed, I decide, yo, it's an RTG and I have a chance of getting a moments. I have to try this. So I rush to it and I do it. And I don't get one because in that time frame somewhere, they fixed it, but they never told us it was fixed. So I lost fodder. I got now a Pirlo on this account. And I just feel like the RTG has been absolutely scammed. And again, it wasn't supposed to be a moments. It's a prime and a middle icon pack. So I shouldn't have expected a moments out of it. That's my fault. But at the end of the day, when you're giving out that many moments, I thought I had enough time to do it before they said that they fixed it to get it done and be like everybody else. But instead, I lose my fodder and get nothing. And this continuously happens over and over and over and over by this company. And all they do is they go in, okay, for the people that did it during this time frame, we're gonna give them another icon pack. Okay, but that's crazy because now they have a moments card and you're giving them another icon pack. What about the people that did it after you fixed it, but you never explained to people that it was broken? A lot of people like me turned in fodder and turned in a lot of cards on their account that they would have never for these middle icons and prime icons, and they did it because they thought they were gonna get a moments. Those are the people that got screwed the most. And I'm not saying, oh, I'm the one. Oh, give me stuff. But it's not just me. I have a lot of viewers who did the same thing I did. And now they have no fodder on their RTGs where they don't spend money. They don't got nothing to show for. They got to go into the weekend league and play against moment cards. And all of us are sitting here like, yo, how come you didn't tell us you fixed it? If you would have told us you were fixing it or it was fixed, or if you would have pulled the SBC down, we couldn't complete it. If you would have known it was broken and pulled it down, instead of just keeping it there, we would have known, right? That's what had to be done. They had to pull the SBC. Anyone who did that SBC on that day should get repaid. Why? Anytime an SBC is broken, they take it down until they fix it. Then they put it back in the game, correct? Okay, so this SBC was broken. How come this SBC never disappeared? How come this SBC was never disabled? And how come they never said, yo, this SBC is disabled because it's broken and it's giving moments icons? Instead, they allowed people to still believe that it was broken and go complete it. That's BS. And then for people that have jobs, for people that have work, for people that have families, for people that just couldn't be on the game that day, they got screwed up potentially getting a moments icon, like other people did because they were on the game at that time. That's not okay. You can't call yourself a competitive esport game when you're doing mistakes like this, bro. If League of Legends did something like this, that would be insane. Matter of fact, hear me out for a second. Let's say you're playing Call of Duty and you're about to go to an event, right? Everybody knows who Scumpy is. Scumpy's an amazing Call of Duty player. Let's say only him, because he logged in the game at a certain time, that only him, they gave him one of the most overpowered guns in the game. Now he's running around playing Call of Duty with this awesome, shoddy that nobody else has, and he's cooking people, and the gun's so OP, and they're dominating people, and he's cooking everyone because of this gun that nobody else has. And you're gonna be like, it's not that serious, but it is, because for people who did it on PlayStation, this is a qualifying month. Your skill rating goes high. If your skill rating's high, you can go to a pro event. So now you have players who have moment icons on their accounts that they didn't pay for, that they got lucky out of a middle and iron, and they're gonna possibly qualify for a pro event based off of having a free icon. Now, I'm all about having moments for free. That's why I did it. I was like, oh, it's free, I'm gonna do it too. But you can't finesse somebody like that. You either have to pull the SBC off the market, and you gotta fix it, because you can't have people running around with stuff that wasn't supposed to be in the game when this is a pro game. At the end of the day, I'm not trying to defend my actions of falling for this thing and doing it myself, because when I did it, I should have known I was gonna get a moments or a prime. But you can't do for one and not for all. You know that saying when you went to school and you busted out, if you busted out like some candy and your teacher was like, yo, if you don't have enough for everybody, you can't have it. It's one of those type of things, bro. Like, there is people who bust their butt on this game for RTG and don't spend no money, like me, a lot of you guys watching this. And every little advantage we can have for ourselves, we try to do it so we can compete with people who spend money. That's the whole point of an RTG. You do your very, very best to just try to give yourself a chance to compete against these big team of the year teams. And when you don't give those people the chance of that, and then you also give people, because the people who did it first are going to be money teams. The people who jumped in and got the moments right away, like the first ones, it was probably a money team, because they had money, they had fodder. They're like, oh, let's do it. And then RTGs guys followed up, and the ones who did it in the beginning, they got lucky and got their packs. And for people who didn't, they got screwed. And I'm telling y'all, man, it makes you feel really demotivated, if that's a word, playing this game and taking it seriously. I was going into my weekend league and I was like, yo, I was in the back. I don't care. I'm gonna back out of every game, because I was thinking to myself, yo, like, what's the point of actually going 20-0, man? Or what's the point of getting these big rewards when they're handing certain people something and not handing other people the same thing? Like, I just ruined all of my fodder on this account, and you didn't even disable the SBC. You just left the SBC there, and you let the SBC just lay there and be there and never removed it. Never even thought about removing it, bro. And people jumped and did it. And I know I'm not the only one. A lot of my viewers, you know, are watching my live and they were like, yo, Skills, can you please make a video on this? Because I feel the same way you feel. I feel like we've been absolutely, you know, done poorly. I feel like we've been scammed and stuff. And that's how I feel. But I don't want to go on about it too long, man. Again, I'm not just speaking based off myself. I'm speaking based off of a lot of my viewers who went through the same situation I went through. They hurried up and did this SBC, but the SBC was fixed, and no one ever told them the SBC was fixed. Because like I said to you guys, man, the time frame of when they said the SBC was fixed from when the SBC comes out was massive. Like I'm not even when I say this, I'm not capping with you, bro. I'm not saying this just to say it. EA Sports, I can go down to the timeline and tell you exactly when it happened, man. So you go down here, and this happened on March 10th. We are aware that mid and prime icon packs, including moment icons. This issue was addressed earlier today, and we will be following up with impacted players in the game in the coming days. The problem is they only tweeted this out at 7 p.m., 7:45 my time. Now, I want to make this clear to you guys that the SBC the content happens at 1 o'clock my time. 6 p.m. UK time, 1 o'clock, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7:45, nearly 8 o'clock. So think about it, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1 in the morning in the UK is when they announced that it was broken and that they were fixing it and that it's been fixed. So there was people who went on their social medias and saw moment icons being given from 1 o'clock until 8 o'clock at night, and they thought, oh wow, it's broken still, let me do it. And they did it not knowing it's been fixed because EA only said it was fixed at 8 o'clock at night. That's crazy. And then to be like, oh, we're only gonna compensate certain players. That, bro, you need to compensate everyone who did that icon pack from 1 o'clock until 8 o'clock at night. Everybody in that time frame has to be compensated because that is ridiculous. That it took you 8 hours to tell people it's been fixed? 8 hours? That's crazy, y'all. That's a scam, bro. That's ridiculous. It took you 8 hours to tell people that it's been fixed, bro. Oh man, that makes me so mad. Look, man, I'm not gonna rant about it no more. I know people are gonna be like, yo, why you crying, bro? It's your fault. You did a medium price. I know it's my fault. I know I shouldn't have done it. I know it's on me. I know I ruined the RTG. But at the end of the day, is it just fully on me, or is it on this company that just couldn't announce to their fan base that, hey, yo, this is broken. We have to remove it for a little bit till it's fixed. Instead, they let it sit up for 8 hours. For 8 hours, but somewhere between 1 and 3 o'clock, it got fixed. So they let people believe from 3 o'clock until 8 o'clock that it was still broken. That's unbelievable, man. That is so unprofessional. Anyways, man, you got some weekend league gameplay on your face, man. The poor man RTG is in such a great place, and we have such a great team, and we have so many coins still, and we have just it's a vibe, man. Odegaard and Smith Rowe, we're using so many untradeable players that we're able to just bring in dope players. Dani Alves is one of my favorite players. But this weekend league was weird, man, because again, I was like 9-1 or something like that, but I just didn't care. I'm undefeated. I think I'm like 11-0 on PlayStation, and I just don't care because it was something inside me that just like, I feel, because when this happens, like, as stupid as this sounds, like, we work for our fodder. And I know that sounds stupid because it's just a video game, and it is just a video game. But at the end of the day, we work for our fodder. Like, we play this game to gather fodder so we can do SBCs. And I feel like what I sat here like gathering, sitting here grinding tokens and playing weekend league and spamming rivals against sweaty, super sweaty players all week just for my stuff to get ripped from me, it hurts, man. So when I was playing this weekend league, I was like, bro, man, I'm so over it. And it was so upsetting because I know Cristiano Ronaldo was probably gonna get a team of the week because Cristiano had a hat trick, right? Against Spurs, he dropped himself a nice hat trick. So I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, hey, OG, this is gonna be a crazy weekend. Let me make sure I got my rewards up. Let me make sure I'm ready for Ronaldo. And then I just played poor because I just wasn't in it. But yeah, man, I want to speak about a few things. Dani Alves, man. Dani Alves is an incredible player. I've been playing the 4-1-2 and 2 narrow, and I finished watching the EMLS. event, right? So I had a little sponsored little thing with them during the live, and I watched the event with them and kind of watched the event with the viewers. A lot of y'all might have been, there's like 3,000, 4,000 people there watching. And we watched the event, we watched the pro event. A lot of people were running narrow and a lot of people were running 4-2-2. My problem with the 4-1-2 and 2 narrow is I score a lot of goals and I play some really good footy. But my problem, guys, is I can't defend in this thing. And I know you guys are watching this gameplay. And in this gameplay, I want you guys to know that I'm pushing players all over the place because I just don't care. I'm just getting the weekend league gameplay done because I'm annoyed. I'm just like, I'm going to get it done. I don't care. I didn't even feel like playing. You know what I wanted to play? WWE. I wanted to play WWE 2K22. That's what I've been playing. Now, I still play a lot of FIFA. I probably play like, my goodness. Again, I finished these weekend league games and I'm already 11-0 on the other one. Like, I've been playing a lot, but I only played this account. Like, I was like, oh, in my head, I was like, I just want to play WWE or NBA or something because I was so frustrated with what had taken place. And again, I know it's my fault. I'm going to keep saying, I know it's my fault. I'm a grown man. I made that decision. But at the same time, they're a company and they should look out for people. But anyways, so I'm watching the event. I'm watching these people play 4-1-2 and 2 narrow, and they just play it so well. They defend well. They play it well. And yeah, man, it was one of those things where I'm like, yo, like, why can't I defend like this? Like, what's going on here, man? How come I can't defend this way? And I can't figure it out for the life of me because this game is one of the easiest games to defend in. But for me, I don't know if it's because I'm pulling players out of position. I don't know if it's because I put my left back and my right back going forward. But I cannot seem to defend in the 4-1-2 and 2 narrow. Now, I still have a massive chance of going 20-0 on the PlayStation account if I finish. But if I did go 20-0, it's one of those things where it's like, I still don't feel comfortable. You know what I mean? I don't feel comfortable the way I used to feel on FIFA 17, 18, 19. Maybe even 20. Nah, 20 was kind of, I mean, like I said, I still had great results in 20, but I just don't feel comfortable at the moment because I feel like the game is, I don't know, it's very, very defensively based. It's very, very, you know, D wins it. But at the end of the day, I don't know, bros. I just don't feel good. So if any of you guys have any tips, you know what I mean, let me know. Maybe I'm second man pressing a little bit too much because I do second man press a lot. So maybe I'm second man pressing too much. I'm bringing people out. And maybe that's what's causing the issue for me. But I just, for the life of me, cannot figure out what I'm doing wrong. For the life of me, bro. I don't know why. I don't know how. I don't know what's happening. But for some reason, I know in this game I have a clean sheet. I give up a stupid amount of goals to some players where you know when you're playing, you're like, oh man, this guy's probably not even in the elite division. I be giving up mad goals to anybody. And like they don't know how to play or they don't know how to play. It's not like I'm giving up to people who are skill canceling and doing all that. I'm just giving up goals. And I'm like, man, what's happening? So I could get away from the 4-1-2 and 2 narrow and go 4-2-2. Again, 4-2-2 is probably the formation I defended the best in. But I don't like the way I attack. So I attack good in the 4-1-2 and 2 narrow, but I defend good in the 4-2-2, and I'm stuck. So if you guys have any suggestions of what formation kind of makes a balance of both of these, if there is even a formation that makes a balance, I would imagine the balance would probably be a 3-back because you have the left mid and the right mid coming back. But I don't know, 3-back formations never really work well for me, to be 100% honest with you. I did top 100 last year in a 3-4-1-2 on the RTG, but I think I did 28-2 with that formation. Yeah, man, I cannot for the life of me find a way to defend. I end up playing Mendy and then end up going to De Gea because I kind of got sick of De Gea. But Ramos was supposed to be a part of this team. It was going to be Ramos with Klaus or Hakimi on the right, and we were going to kind of build up, you know what I'm saying, maybe get Donnarumma and net. We were going to kind of build up from there. I did Ramos on the big account. He was all right. You know what I mean? I only played one game with him and we won. But I don't know. I wanted to do Ramos. Worst case scenario, play him CDM. You know what I'm saying? Start like in a 5-back and then move him forward to like the CDM role. Worst case scenario, if he wasn't good at center back. But unfortunately, bro, that just it's just not going to happen because, like I said, the lack of fodder now is going to leave us in a position where I don't think I can actually get Sergio Ramos, even though I thought he would have been so amazing for this series. I thought he would have been so sick, bro. At least, I don't know. I really thought he would have. But yeah, man, I'm not going to really show much more else from the Weekend League gameplay, boys, because, like I said, man, I didn't really focus that well. I didn't really play that well. I was so frustrated. You guys could probably tell me in this video, I'm just frustrated, man. I'm just so frustrated because, like, we could have a Ramos right now. We could have just done so many better things and doing a middle icon pack only because you think you're going to get a moments, and moments weren't even in it anymore when you do it. Yo, that's tough. That's tough. That's tough. Anyways, boys, I ain't gonna keep you guys waiting no more, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the gameplay that was on your screen. I just kind of wanted to rant. That's why, you know, I just threw anything up on the screen. I love you guys so much, man. Thank you for listening. Everybody who enjoyed this episode, yeah, make sure to smash that big old thumbs up, subscribe, turn your bell on. Yes, ooh, Smith, go on, son. Yes, we've been scammed. Yes, it's annoying. Yes, it's BS, but it is what it is, and you go through it, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you guys tomorrow in another episode of the RTG. But in the meantime, and in between time, y'all stay safe. Y'all stay amazing. Y'all stay beautiful. I'm out of here. Booyah.